Hello, everyone. So it's our second call together as Team Knockout and Team Fortitude, and I love it. Sarah's having some internet issues, so I am going to be starting off. She just texted me. Can you tell them I'm trying to get on and I'm not skipping out on our call? Yes, so we hope she can hop on. She's having really shoddy internet and actually even drove to Starbucks to get on the call, and it's still not working. So tonight we're actually going to talk about something that I know all of us are struggling with. I see you guys struggling with it, and so does Sarah, and we want to help you guys with it. So when we hold our free 5-day groups or free 10-day groups or whatever, any free challenges, those people, we're going to talk about how to convert them to challengers and coaches, okay? I know in the beginning for me, I would end up, with 10 to 15 challengers on a good month. In these free groups, and then all of a sudden I found that it was hard hitting Success Club, and I was wondering, what am I doing wrong? Where is that void? Where am I kind of going wrong? Not going wrong, but you know what I mean. Maybe not. Oops, I forgot to mute everyone. Maybe I'm not following up, or maybe I dropped the ball. So I'm gonna give a little story that happened to me actually. So back when I started in August 2013, but then I started free 5-day groups in November 2013, and I've done one every month consistently ever since. I've never missed a month. And they've literally been the reason I hit Success Club. That's it. If I didn't do them, I wouldn't be hitting Success Club. Simple as that. So saying that, when I first started them, I was all in. I would recruit for them like crazy. I would have, 20 to 30 people. It's a free group. Why not join a free group? I invite anyone and everyone, private messages, people that don't answer me, ignore my messages, people that have, blocked me in the past. I message them. Why not give them free content, right? Because that's how you gain trust. Why would someone sign up with you for a challenge pack if they don't have your trust already? It's kind of like a freemium. You're giving them something for free. So then afterwards, when you follow up with the challenge pack, don't feel bad because you're giving them a total solution. Your 5-day group's a solution for 5 days. It's not, a long-term solution. You need to give them that option. Maybe they don't know that that's an option for them. I know that has happened to me. So I remember I was traveling right after my first 5-day group, and I didn't follow up with anyone in the group. No one. I just let it be. And I had, I think, almost 30 challengers in there, and I did it on my own. But, I think my team started with it, but I was just an Emerald coach, so I didn't really know what I was doing, but that's okay. I still did it anyways. That's the thing. Don't wait until you're perfect with things. Just try. Just do it, because you aren't going to get better unless you try. So I had this group, and I had this girl that I had my eye on, and I was like, she'd be a great coach, So I didn't talk to her about coaching because I figured, maybe she's not interested. Maybe she'll tell me no. So I was afraid. So I didn't follow up with anyone because I was traveling. So I let, almost a week go by, basically a week. And when I got back, I messaged them all, especially this one girl. And she already had a big Instagram following of about, 10,000 people. And she was huge into health and fitness and already loved Beachbody. So I was like, oh, she'd be a great coach. But I didn't invite with the coaching opportunity. I just invited with the free 5-day. She was like, oh, well, I just signed up yesterday with a different coach because you didn't ask me. That kind of burned a little, right? It's because sometimes if you don't ask, people don't know it's an option. I'm talking to people tonight about signing up for my 21-day group, and everyone that's thinking about signing up was in a 5-day group because I already gave them that trust. I already gave them that content. They're like, well, I lost 1 to 2 pounds or maybe 5 pounds in our 5 to 10-day group. So why not try for 21 days? I already know, the coach that you are. I already see your progress. I see your photos, and I want more. So use your 5-day group or your small group. You can do anything. Get creative. I know Kate did, a young, wild, and clean eating group. I know Sarah and her team did some paleo groups. And just, be you. Do something that makes you happy. Maybe do a 5-day squat challenge, a 5-day plank challenge, a 30-day plank challenge. I personally would say keep the free groups down to 5 to 10 days, maybe even 12. Because people fall off, especially when they don't buy things. So that's going to give me my second point. So have you ever noticed when someone gives you something to try, often for free, oftentimes you don't try it. And if you had gone out and bought that thing yourself, chances are you would have done it, stuck to it, tried harder, given it your all. So I know for me, that's 100% certain. I actually had people give me workout DVDs in the past. I never did them because I never paid for them. I didn't have that value attached to them. So let's be real. People are paying for products because they need help. They need the total solution. You can't be there holding their hand every step of the way, but Shaun T can be there pushing him or her every step of the way. Don't look at these programs that we're helping people with after the 5 days as, you're selling them something. Guess what? You already sold them on a 5-day group. Think of that. And that's something that I was listening to a podcast by, who was it? Not Shalene, it was by Christine Dwyer. And she actually has a really great podcast channel. I would check it out. And it's the Platinum Presenters one, or Platinum Edge, I think it's called. And she was saying, you know what? If you tell someone about your favorite hair salon, your favorite nail place, or your favorite restaurant, or your favorite hair shampoo, you're selling something, okay? You're sharing it with someone. That's it, okay? Let's be real, like we all work for money, right? You wouldn't do your job for nothing. So same thing goes, you know what I mean? Everyone's paying for a service. I pay for college, there you go. That's a service. So use these free groups, though, to gain trust, because you aren't going to feel like you're, I never felt like I've ever been selling anything to people. I tell people, simply what I'm doing. And it's easier to invite and to hit Success Club and everything when you're on your own journey and you're actually doing the programs. I know for me, when I was sick a few months ago, I was off my game, not doing my workouts. I was eating clean, but I could have done better. And let's be real, I wasn't doing good with Success Club. I'd hit Success Club 5, like barely scraping by. And this month, I'm going all in with 21 Day Fix Extreme. I'm already hopefully going to be at Success Club 6 by tonight. My dad will hopefully be at Success Club 2. I have big goals this month. And you know why? It's so much easier. I have so many people coming to me now because they see the past week I've been doing 21 Day Fix Extreme. They see my progress. They see what I'm doing. So this is, how we're going to start. So I know my team just had a 5-day group. So I'm not sure if Team Fortitude did too. But if not, feel free to always run one. I like running them in the beginning or middle of the month, or even the end of the month. And then you have those people to follow up with at the end of the month or next month. That is my, my schedule. So the first week of our month, for Team Knockout is our 30-day team-wide challenge group. That's a paid challenge pack one. Second or third week, depending on the month, is a free group. So every month, our coaches know, we have a free group going on. I do all the work, and I make sure, that it's easy. All you have to do is invite. So that's literally been a game changer for me. So I just want to open up for questions. Just type questions below or stop me. I would love to answer, but I know that it's sometimes hard, going from that transition. Would it help if I gave an example of how to transition? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, so when I follow up with my 5-day challengers, the group's actually going on right now. So I will message them, I check in with them throughout the 5 days. I don't just check in with them in the group, I also private message them. And then at the end of the group, I say, hey girl, if they rocked the group, I'm going to be honest. I say, hey girl, maybe say Rachel. Hey, Rachel, I see you rocked it in our 5-day clean eating group. I'm so proud of you. You did so great. How do you feel? And I ask people, you want to attach an emotion to an experience. Ask people how they felt at the end of the challenge, what they got out of it, how this challenge helped them, their progress. If they have any other friends that are interested, in the future, doing a free group, why not? I actually tell all my free 5-day challengers to invite a friend. Helps a lot. Only sometimes a few of them do it, but guess what? That's okay. Few's better than none. And then I also follow up by saying, if she's like, oh, I felt good after the group, I could have done better. And I say, you know what? That's a start. And then we talk a little more. I usually find out more about them. I always ask them questions, whether they say, oh, I'm going out tonight with my best friend. I was like, oh, what's your best friend's name? I ask questions. Like today, I was talking to one of my future, hopefully, challengers. I met her from a 5-day group, and guess what? she was sending me pictures of her and her boyfriend because she was so happy because she has a new boyfriend now. And I was so excited for her. So just make these friends. Your 5-day challengers and all your challengers and coaches are your friends. So then I would follow up and say, hey, well, I know you rocked in our 5-day group. So do you want to join me for my upcoming 30-day group? Is this something you're interested in? It's super easy, guys. Sometimes we overthink it, and I know I used to as well. I used to overthink it to the max. And I used to be nervous about sending any invite or message, but guess what? Don't be nervous. It's, something that will get better with time. Remember that. And in the meantime, if you ever need help, you can always post a picture of the conversation in team pages, and we can always help you guys. So I kind of covered that quick tonight. I know Sarah had something to say too in the group, but I'm just going to check to see if she can get on. No. So I want to open up any questions. What are you guys struggling with? I want a question from someone so I can help you guys better. No? And Sarah said she's on. Sarah, are you on?
Hello.
Okay. Which one are you? Which number? Yeah, I'll just mute everyone else.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. Sorry, guys. I have terrible connection. I'm at my grandma's shore house, and it's like such bad with the internet here. But you can hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, so I got on towards the end. I'm not sure what did you cover like 5-day challenge group ideas and things like that?
Nope, I saved that for you. So if you want to go over all the challenge group ideas and then, everything else I went over about, how to transition from 5-day group to challenger or coach.
Okay, awesome. So just like I run 5-day groups sort of for they keep me like on my toes too because I try to run different things just because, the whole 5-day clean eating thing, it gets boring after a little bit. I mean, running it, so I try and run like all different things just to try and keep it different for myself too, as well as the people that can't afford things. Because sometimes there are just people where it's not aligning. Like it just with bills or kids or school, whatever it may be, they just might legitimately not be able to afford things. So this is able to help them and be able to help, because of course, like the paycheck and being able to get paid to help people is awesome, but we have to look past that, and our jobs as coaches is just to help whoever we can, however we can. So that's the awesome part about 5-day groups, besides, being able to expand your context and expand your people. So some ideas for 5-day groups are, one, it's really not that complicated. A lot of coaches, especially new coaches, get really, really nervous because they're not creative or they don't know how to run them. And if you're not creative, if you have no idea what to do, my best advice for you guys is to go on Pinterest. Pinterest has a ton of ideas. I would not run a group longer than 10 days that's free, because that's when you start to lose people and they lose interest, especially because they didn't pay for anything, so they don't really have anything to lose. So that's just my personal advice, because I haven't had much success on anything longer than a 10-day group. But for me, I've ran 5-day clean eating, 5-day detox. I ran intro to paleo. I've done a squat challenge. You literally could do anything. It doesn't have to be one specific thing. It doesn't have to be a 5-day free group. And I'm sure I know Sarah will agree with me with this, but me and Sarah, we have a ton of files. You don't have to do it on your own. If you want the 5-day clean eating recipe groups. You know, they're available. I know Team Fortitude are available on my team page under our file. So you can get these resources anywhere. There's really, when it comes to free groups, there's really no excuse for coaches and not running them. I mean, there's no money objection. There's no, there's nothing you have to buy. It's just literally up to you and setting them up and things like that. But the resources are there. You literally could go anywhere with it. I feel like people don't use Pinterest the way that we should, because there's a ton of ideas on there. I mean, you say squat challenge, and I bet you right there you'll have 30 people interested, because I mean, everyone loves squats and everyone's trying to get the benefits of them. So I've just little simple things. It literally could be anything, and it could be a squat challenge like today, 20 squats, and did you know, and post a nutrition fact, or keep it interesting. You could do a hydrate challenge and make sure people are getting their water. It could be anything. I know I'm kind of talking fast. I just had an espresso, but I hope that helps with ideas and things like that.
Yes,
Do
definitely.
you guys hear me? Okay. I was like, oh, did I lose them?
That sounds like me after I have coffee too, so totally.
I know. Well, I had to go to Starbucks for a signal, so.
So I think that was really great. I actually never even thought to do, use Pinterest for things like that. Sorry, I'm just spotlighting videos. And I just honestly use Pinterest as well for content in these groups too, like Sarah said. So I have boards that I pin things to. I save motivational photos, and I actually just have it in a Dropbox file on my computer. And you guys actually, I'm pretty sure, have access to that file. In my team page, I actually put my link. So there's no excuse. I don't know about you, Sarah, but I run a team-wide 5-day group every month, and we change it up. Like last month was a sugar detox. This month is a summer cleanse. So I really changed up the name, and I, play it up a little bit. And
oh yeah, we run free runs too. I wasn't sure if you did or not, but yeah, we run free runs. But I definitely suggest coaches who maybe have been in it a little longer, more towards 3-5 months. If you're still kind of feeling uncomfortable or shy or whatever, I think it's definitely a good tool to have to break out of your comfort zone a little bit. I'm not saying you have to, or that it makes you a bad coach if you don't. I'm not saying any of that, but I know I have a lot of coaches who are still kind of shy or a little hesitant to invite people. And I think running free groups really helps build your confidence with talking to people and inviting them to things. Because, really, there's no objection to a free group. You can't say that it's too expensive or anything. It's free. So I know free groups, for me personally, really helped me as a new coach, and really helped me with inviting and getting my flow and used to talking to other people, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. And I will actually say, so my first Platinum Edge conference, it was 2013. That's when I found out about these free groups. And I find that, so October was my first month hitting Success Club, and November was the conference. If I didn't learn about these groups that November, there was no way I would have hit Success Club without them. I find that it's the easiest way to add to your contact list as well. Of course, you can add people constantly into my contact list from Facebook groups and such. We have a team call on that, but I find that just giving them this free content and giving them, your trust, and they'll gain trust in you and know what you're capable of and know that you're able to help them. So that's really all I have to say on that. Just a huge game changer. My internet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry.
And just to add to what you said, free groups, they definitely help, obviously, adding more people to your contact list. And even if people don't join your challenge group right away, do not give up on them. Do not write them off. We always say, no does not mean never. It means not right now. I actually found, I posted this back in January because I was so amazed. I found a list of my people from my free group back in last summer, and I looked back at it in January, and it was actually 75% of them had joined a challenge group, later on, whether it was the month after or months follow, because I didn't just give up on them and write them off because they said no. I followed up later on, hey, I know you were moving, and like I know you were moving before when we talked, like how was the new house, and it would end up forming into like I saw you were running a challenge group. This would be like around Christmas. Like I saw you were running a challenge group for Christmas. I think now's a good time. I'm ready to join. Like things like that. So don't just write people because they say no or not right now. Just another thing to add to that.
Definitely. That's happened to me as well. My team knows that. And lastly, I will say that I find that when I have coach prospects that are, you know, really interested in joining, maybe they were in a sneak peek week or listened to a call and they never, you know, make that step to commit, I invite them to 5-day groups and I show them, you know what, this is what we do as coaches. Here's a sneak peek of what we do as a coach. And that honestly has worked so well for me. So like right now I have a few people that are coach prospects in the group and they're like basically coaching the group. I'm not even kidding. My mom even asked me today, she's like, who's this girl? Like, whose challenger is she? She's awesome. And I'm like, oh, she's mine, you know, she's interested in coaching. So that's helped me a lot too, because then it builds confidence in them and they aren't even a coach yet. It builds confidence in everyone. You inviting, if you guys didn't know, like I'm really shy. And I will tell you, if I didn't invite to these free groups, I wouldn't have gotten the invite process down. It's been a constant, you know, constant struggle for me in the beginning. And now it just comes so easily. It just, you know, comes out when I'm talking. So that is really it. Sarah, do you have anything else to say?
No, that's all. Sorry I got on late again, guys.
No, I'm glad you were able to join us, though. So if anyone has any questions, you can post them on the team page, or if you have anything quick, you can tell us right now. No? Okay. Thanks for hopping on, guys. Night.
Bye, guys.